All right, VooDoo floss. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do this. It's really simple. Just be careful with this, all right? This is nothing special. This is literally a bicycle inner tube that I just cut up. So you take the whole inner tube, snip it so it's one long tube, open the tube up the long way, and it'll be about, I don't know, that wide. And then you cut it in half down the middle and you get a little strip like this. And it's just a stretchy rubber band. You can order these from like Rogue, or I know they have them on Amazon. I have one, a really nice one actually. It's from Mobility Wad. What's nice, they're long, which is actually really helpful. This is maybe a little shorter than I would like. But in any case, here's what you're gonna do with this stretchy rubber band. Let's say it's my elbow giving me pain. I'm gonna start below the joint and I'm gonna look a little bit like a junkie. So I get some loose band on there. And right below the joint, I'm just going to layer it up on itself. And now what I can do, if I pull this as hard as it can, that's like 100%, I'm going to go to about 50%. And I'm going to wrap it over itself with that constant tension on the band, right? So it's 50% stretch and then covering about 50% of the previous wrap. So it's layering upon itself. This is where having a really long band is actually really helpful because you can get way up the joint. But this is a tight, tight, tight compression. So that's as much band as I got. So now what I do is I just tuck it in so it doesn't snap away. It's really tight. There, it's not going anywhere. Now I've got this tight compression on here. It's really uncomfortable. And now what I get to do is range of motion. Now I'm just going to keep pumping through, and pumping through. And you're going to do this for 2 minutes, right? So like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. If you're getting this from pull-ups, it's actually really good to have your pull-up bar handy. Wrap that joint and then do some pull-ups. So you're going through that same range of motion that's setting it off, and just work it, work it, work it. And you'll notice, I don't know if you can tell here, but my hand's going to start turning a little ashen just because the blood's cut off. And basically what I'm trying to do is squeeze every ounce of fluid out of those tendons, out of that joint. And then after 2 minutes, which I'll spare you that here, I'm just going to pop this band off real quick. And hot, warm blood is just going to flow right back into that joint, and it's bringing with it like nutrients, everything that that joint needs to help heal, repair itself. So that's how you VooDoo floss. So you can do this on any joint. I've done it on shoulders, elbows, wrists, knees, ankles, you name it. If you have specific questions, hit me up in the coaches chat. Otherwise, like I said, the bands that you get off like Rogue or Amazon are great, but you can always just make do with the bicycle.